Hey folks, today we're going to be smoking a brisket. I have here an HEB Prime 1 USDA Prime whole packer style brisket. This is roughly, what is the weight on this thing? Right there. Come on, focus. 18.4 pounds. It's a big boy. I'm gonna end up trimming quite a bit of fat, nice and thick all over. Here's the flat, which is nice and thick. I'll probably keep most of this, probably trim this corner off right here. And other than that, I don't have a whole lot to do on this one. But I will have to bring it back once I start into it because I don't have my tripod with me right now, and nobody else is here to help with the camera work. So I'll bring you back. Started with the side here and the top a little bit. Quite a bit of fat just came right off. So right here, just peel this sucker right off. I lose a little bit of meat, but that's okay. Continue to shave this down. It's pretty hard, so it's not gonna render out very well. So get rid of it. Gonna cut up this hump just to keep it aerodynamic. Get that smoke to flow evenly all over it. In fact, let me bring you right back as soon as I cut this off because I don't need both hands. So I'll bring you right back. Alright, as you can see, that was here. I took it off, not very much. I'm gonna save this and probably make some beef carnitas out of it, make some tacos out of it, maybe some chili, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go around and cut off more fat where I think it needs to come off, like right here. There's a big old piece of fat there that I'm not gonna dig out, but I am gonna trim off a bit this here as well. Just a big old chunk of fat. There you go. Trim a little bit more here. Again, sorry for the shakiness, I can't find my tripod. This meat that's coming off here, like this chunk right here, like I said, I'm gonna keep these and use them for another meal. Alright, let's flip the sucker over. and get to the back side. Bring you right back. All right, this other side has a big old thick layer of fat going through both the point and the flat here. That's where it divides. On top, as you can see, I took off a lot of the silver skin that was on here, but I didn't get it all, as you can see. But this is super thin. It shouldn't affect anything. I did grab the bigger pieces of fat that were all over here and just took that off. I'm pretty sure this is about 2 pounds worth of fat and a little bit of meat. But we started with 18 pounds, so we're down to about 16 or so. Something I have my scale handy. If not, I would be able to show you the actual weight. But this is pretty much everything. I'm gonna work on that little spot there and that little spot there. On that, I'm gonna season it with some of this Squatch bark from Al Lunacy Cumin. I'm gonna give it a try. Look at this. There's no binder on here. This is like sticky enough for it to adhere to the meat. Give it a nice good coating. I'll say this rub smells really good. I'll leave a link to where you can get one. I believe they're available now for sale. It might still be a prototype, but I'll keep you a link to the person that's selling it. All right, I need to get the sides and then the underside. So I'll bring you back when the whole thing's done. Okay, so this is the other side, and it's completely coated. I am gonna come back with some more black pepper. Only because I like a more peppery bite. I'll get both sides done here and the sides and get this on the smoker. So I'll bring you back then. All right, let's get this brisket into the smoker. I'll put it in the second rack. Oh, that's hot. I'm gonna put it fat side up. All right, we'll check on it in about 6 hours. And between then, I'm going to maintain the fire about once an hour or so. Just to make sure that the fire stays consistent. Some bits of mesquite. I will alternate between mesquite and pecan between now and the time I check out the brisket in about 6 hours. So it'll be about a couple of wood splits per hour until we get to the 6 hour mark. But I will bring you back for that. To my mesquite to the fire now. The one I had in here is already caught. I don't know if you can see that or not. Wow. Baby is smoking hot. All right, that was third time I've added spit to the fire. I can tell you that the brisket is smelling pretty good. I haven't opened it yet, but I will probably take a look at it in the next hour, maybe the next 2 hours. That'll be 6 hours coming up. But I'll bring you back when I do that. All right, fire's burning so good. I got a nice bit of coals. I've got another 2 strips. This one's a little bit bigger, so maybe I just do that one, but I'm not sure because it does burn pretty quickly right now. So I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna do it like this. Give it a little bit more time to burn out. There we go. All right, bring you back in about another hour or so, and I'll let you look at the brisket. All right, check that out. Let me see if I can give you a close up without getting too distorted here. That's a beautiful, beautiful color, man. This was done with Lunacy's Squatch bark. Let me zoom out and try to wrap this sucker up here. Like I said, it was tempting at about 160, 165, 170 towards the flat. There we go. All right, there you go. I'm gonna stick it back in the smoker. Look a probe it, and once it hits about 190 or so, I'm gonna come out and probe it, see how tender it is. It is pretty tender on the thinner side. Here on the thicker side, it's still kind of tough. So I'll bring it back once we get the brisket done. Also, this thing took about 6.5 hours. I was cooking it kind of fast, but it looks beautiful. All right, here we go. Let me put it back. There we go. Let me wait some more logs in here because this is. Alright, this should last me for like another hour or so. So I'll bring you all back in a little while. Actually, I'll probably just bring you back once that brisket is done. Alright, it stalled for probably like 4 hours, so it's been like a total of 10 hours total. But it's showing 190, 184, 185, but it's pretty tender now. 190. I'm thinking when I'm going to pull it and then give it a long rest. This is for like tomorrow at noon, so I got plenty of resting time for it. It should be perfect, ready for slicing later today. So I'll bring you back for that.
Alright, here's the brisket after it cooked about 8 hours. Actually, it cooked pretty quick. My smoker was pretty hot. It's also been resting for about 8 hours, but Look at that. Very good fat render. Nice and soft. Super squishy. Super party. You're onto something good here, bro. This Squatch part is it's a beauty. Look at that, man. I'm gonna slice into this, and then I'll bring it back after I get my slices because I don't have my tripod. I took a little of the burnt ends right here. It's super rendered out. It's like still really hot actually, so I need to wait for a little bit before I can take a bite. Super tender. It's just ready to fall apart. Still nice and warm, but I'm gonna go and take a bite. Nice. Probably one of my best briskets I've done to date. This was an HEB Prime brisket. Sorry, I'm so chewy. Didn't get a whole lot of a little bit right there, a little bit of a smoke ring, but flavor wise it's absolutely delicious. There's the smoke ring right there. Anyway, I'm gonna keep slicing this up and divide it up into several different people that I'm gonna give this out to. This is how I make briskets, low and slow on my vertical smoker. So until next time, I will let you all go, and I'll see you next time. Adios.